Okay, hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. Very much a video that I never had any intentions of making anytime soon. So welcome all to a new layout video. So yeah, new layout. Now I've been preaching in my last few update videos on Common Barn that, you know, I'm done with layout building and scenery. I'm more for my stock building and loco building and weathering and custom jobs and blah blah blah. But here we are with a blank baseboard ready to build another layout. And as you can see, this one is going to be a shunting layout or an end-to-end or a shelf layout. Now, need to give a little bit of backstory before we start talking about this layout. So, long-term followers and subscribers will know that I'm no stranger to an end-to-end layout. The very first reincarnation of Common Barn was actually a fiddle yard terminus. I also then built a layout on Keighley sidings, which again was an end-to-end running out of Keighley station and out into wherever. And I've also had an engage layout, Ems Lane, which was an end-to-end, but yeah, that is no more. That's gone. And the reason for me getting fed up with end-to-end layouts was literally because I found them a bit boring. Once you've trundled one way and trundled back the other words, as much as I think they are a lot more realistic, I did get bored very quickly with an end-to-end layout. The other thing that put me off with end-to-end layouts was point work. You know, I am the shunter guy and I like my little locos, and you know, they don't tend to do very well over point work, and that was another thing that used to annoy me. So I got to a point where end-to-end layouts and stuff, they just became a thing of the past. And Common Barn became, you know, one big double running loop. And as did my Engage one and my 009, you know, they are all just continuous running loops where I can run stock. But here we are, full circle, back to an end-to-end layout. So reasons for it. Uncoupling, that was also another problem for me back in the day, was uncoupling. I never particularly liked the hand of God, you know, method coming in and trying to uncouple stock and things like that. But magnetic uncoupling is something that I have mastered these days and something that I use on Common Barn. And it's just dead easy. It works absolutely perfectly. You know, a couple of the really strong magnets in the track, one modified wagon to use as an uncoupling wagon, and I can shunt to my heart's content on Common Barn. So now that I have that, you know, that method mastered, I know that I can uncouple now, yeah, in a way that's not a farce. And a friend of mine, he's all for his end-to-end layouts. He's got a little one and things like that. I've got another friend who's in the middle of building one, and he's had a few before. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. Yeah, all right, I'm going to have point work, which some of my smaller locos are going to struggle with. But I have bigger locos as well, so I can make it work. So here we are. Now, size-wise, we're looking at about just under 4 foot on this. I think it's about 3.8, something like that, feet. So it's just under 4 foot. Width-wise, we are at a foot. This is sitting on 3 shelf brackets, so it's nicely supported. We have just a plywood, bit of a backboard up there at the minute currently. Track work, so we are going to have just your one head shunt over there, and we are leading into 3 sidings. I might mix the design up with the sidings, you never know, I might chuck a bit of a curve in there or something like that, we'll see. 3 sidings, and then the run through track goes into this rather nice long engine shed that I've managed to pick up dirt cheap and I'd like to use. So that's over there, just where that little cough is sitting in. So that's going to be the track plan. As for everything else regards scenery and what I'm going to do on there, to be decided. You can see I've got some cars there because I'm thinking maybe about having a bit of a roadway system following the track up into like maybe a yard, car park. I really don't know yet what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm too worried about getting a scenic break on the end here. I might just run it to like a bit of a dead end, and maybe have like entrance and stuff like coming through the shed, or I might leave buffers off one end of this siding over here. Don't know as of yet. So everything's up in the air, but it's here and it's happening. One thing that I do like on this layout is my lighting. So if I just show you under there, there's a light bar there. Now another thing that I also do is like aquascaping and aquariums and things, and that is an old aquarium light. I like it because if I just show you this, so that's like a daytime mode, and then you get like a morning glow, or you get a night mode. So there's three modes on there which you can use and change to whatever suits you, takes your fancy. The bright white one is probably the best. So yeah, I'm excited, I'm inspired. I went to the Hunslet Gala at the MC in Bolton Abbey Railway at the weekend. They had a mini model railway show there in the sheds. There was an extremely nice end-to-end layout in there, a lot smaller than this. It was just running 2 diesels and some wagons, but it was fantastic, it was brilliant. So again, I came away from that thinking, oh, I can't wait to crack on. So I'm just waiting on some point work, and then yeah, it looks like the channel once again is going to be getting layout updates, but on a whole brand new layout. It's yet to get a name, but it will get one. But yeah, exciting stuff. And you know what, I've been really enjoying it. I've been running this loco, well, different locos up and down, dirty track. Been running different locos up and down and things. I don't want to play ball, and it's been yeah, it's been really enjoyable. I've really enjoyed it, and I am looking forward to doing it, surprisingly. So anyway, let me know your thoughts, etc, etc. Hope you like you know, the idea of a new layout on the channel, and I guess I would imagine updates might come thick and fast once I get the ball rolling and get materials and things in. But yeah, there you go. Common bar's not going anywhere. Common bar's still here. It's looking rather busy at the minute. I need to do some modifying on the railway museum for the plinth in the middle. But yeah, everything else, engaged layout, everything else is still the same. But yeah, new layout incoming. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys, and I guess I will see you in the now new exciting forthcoming videos. All right, thanks for watching. Goodbye.